Welcome, my friends. Before we begin, I want to ask you to pause for a moment. Put everything aside, sit comfortably, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask yourself one important question. Am I using my years wisely, or am I simply letting them slip away? Today, we will talk about how not to waste your life, about what truly gives our years meaning. Tom was 17 years old. He lived in a small town with his parents and his younger sister, Anna. Their house was simple and their life was quiet. Tom went to school, met his friends, played games, and spent a lot of time on his phone. His parents worked in a local shop and often told him, "Tom, don't waste your life. Try to do something good. Try to learn something. Try to help someone." But Tom didn't listen. He felt young and he believed he had a lot of time. "I will think about my future later," he said. "Now I just want to relax." Every day after school, Tom sat on the sofa. He played games, watched videos, sent messages. He didn't help at home. He didn't read. He didn't study much. Sometimes he even forgot to do his homework. His parents worried about him, but they didn't want to push him too hard. One day, Tom's teacher, Mrs. Green, asked the class to write a short text about their dreams. Tom didn't know what to write. He had never thought about his future. He looked around. Other students wrote quickly. They smiled and looked excited. Tom felt strange. He felt empty. He wrote one sentence: "I don't know what I want in my life." After class, Mrs. Green called him to her desk. "Tom," she said kindly, "I read your paper. Why don't you know your dream?" Tom looked at the floor. "I don't think about it," he said. "I just live day by day." Mrs. Green smiled softly. "It's okay not to know," she said, "but it's important to try. Life can be wonderful, but only if you don't waste it." These words stayed in Tom's mind. That afternoon, he didn't turn on his phone immediately. Instead, he sat on his bed and thought. "What do I really like?" he asked himself. "What makes me happy?" He tried to remember moments in his life when he felt proud or excited. He remembered one day when he helped his sister with her homework. She smiled and said, "Tom, you explain things so well. You should be a teacher." He remembered how good he felt when he fixed his father's old radio. His father said, "Wow, Tom, you have clever hands." And Tom smiled all day. Maybe he liked helping people. Maybe he liked fixing things, but he wasn't sure. The next morning, Tom walked to school and saw an old man struggling with heavy bags. Without thinking, Tom ran to help him. "Thank you, young man," the old man said. "Not many people stop to help these days." Tom smiled. He felt warm inside. Maybe this was something important. At school, Tom saw a poster on the wall: "Volunteer Weekend. Help clean the park." He stopped and looked at it. His friend Mark said, "Forget that. It's boring. Let's play games on Saturday." Tom almost said yes, but then he remembered Mrs. Green's words. Life can be wonderful, but only if you don't waste it. He decided to try something new. "I think I'll go," Tom said. Mark looked surprised. "Really? Why?" "I want to do something useful," Tom said, "at least once." Saturday morning, Tom went to the park. There were many people: children, adults, teachers. They picked up trash, planted flowers, painted benches. Tom worked hard. At first it felt strange, but after some time he felt proud. The park slowly became clean and beautiful. People laughed and talked. A little girl came to him and said, "Thank you for helping. Now the park is nice again." Tom smiled. "You're welcome." When the work was done, Mrs. Green came to him. You did a good job today, Tom, she said. How do you feel? I feel different, Tom said. Better, useful. She nodded. When you choose good actions, your life becomes meaningful. That evening, Tom didn't want to sit on the sofa doing nothing. Instead, he opened his notebook and wrote, "Today I helped clean the park. It was a small thing, but it made me happy. Maybe my life can be bigger than I thought." After that day, Tom slowly changed. He didn't stop using his phone, but he used it less. He spent more time studying. He helped his parents with shopping, cooking, and cleaning. He helped his sister with homework again. He tried new hobbies, reading, drawing, building small models. One day he joined the school science club. They made robots and small machines. Tom loved it. He learned how wires, motors, and batteries worked. He worked with other students and made new friends. At home, Tom talked more with his family. His parents were surprised and happy. His mother said, "Tom, we are proud of you. You are growing." Tom smiled. "I'm just trying not to waste my life." At school, teachers noticed the change. Mrs. Green told the class about a competition, Young Inventors Contest. Students needed to build a small machine that helped people. Tom thought all night. He wanted to make something useful. Finally, he decided to build a small device that helped older people open jars easily. He remembered the old man with heavy bags and thought, maybe this can help someone like him. He worked for 3 weeks. It was not easy. Sometimes the machine didn't work. Sometimes Tom wanted to give up. But he remembered how empty he felt when he did nothing all day. Now he felt alive. Finally, the machine worked. Tom brought it to school. Other students were surprised. "This is cool," Mark said. "You really changed." Tom laughed. "I guess I did." On the day of the competition, many students came with their projects. Some made robots, some made alarms, some made toys. Tom felt nervous. His hands shook. But when he showed his device to the judges, he spoke with confidence. He explained why he made it and how it helped people. One judge, a woman with glasses, said, "This is a simple but very useful idea. Well done." Tom didn't win first place, but he won the Practical Idea Award. He felt proud, and his parents hugged him when he came home. At dinner, his father said, "Tom, you did something good. You didn't waste your time. You learned, you created, you helped." Tom looked at his family and felt grateful. "I want to keep going," he said. "I want to do more." From that day, Tom decided to have a goal. He wanted to become an engineer, someone who builds things that help people. He didn't have a full plan yet, but he wanted to try one. Months passed. Tom studied harder. He read books about machines. He helped his teacher fix broken school equipment. He visited a local workshop and watched how real engineers worked. One day, Mrs. Green asked him to speak to younger students. "Tell them why they shouldn't waste their lives," she said. Tom stood in front of the small class. His voice shook at first, but then he smiled and said, "Hello, I'm Tom. When I was younger, I wasted a lot of time. I thought life was long and I could start later. But then I helped clean a park. It was a small thing, but it changed me. When you help people, when you learn something, when you try something new, life becomes bigger. Don't be afraid to start small. Just don't waste your life." The students listened carefully. Some smiled, some looked thoughtful. Tom felt proud. Later that evening, Tom sat in his room. He looked at his old phone on the table. He picked it up, thought for a moment, and then put it down. He wanted to do something else. He opened his notebook again and wrote, "I don't want to waste my life. I want to learn, grow, and help. Even small steps can change everything." And from that day forward, Tom continued to take small steps, one by one, toward a better life, a life with meaning, purpose, and hope. He wasn't perfect. He still played games sometimes. He still watched videos, but he didn't hide in them. He didn't lose his days. He lived them. And every time he felt lost or tired, he remembered the simple truth: don't waste your life. What would you do if you were in Tom's place? Tell me in the comments below. If you like this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.